Well, no doubt about it, a tremendous match in prospect here, and the St Helens side obviously raring to go, because in that St Helens lineup we've got Mark Elia, Les Quirk and Neil Holding, three very, very quick backs. McCormick is missing, he's out with a hamstring injury, but David Tanner, the ex-Fylde Rugby Union player, he comes in. And I think Alex Murphy will be looking to those two very big Welsh forwards, Souto and Evans, to cause a lot of problems in midfield. But I think the knock-on's the decision. Cooper, that's a good ball to Beavers. Mark Elia. Souto. Alex Murphy has used this big Welsh prop to pound down the middle, then usually bringing Stuart Evans on, who's still learning the game, to do the same thing. Oh, that's a good run from Platt. Andy Platt, number 13, usually a second row, but relishing the loose forward spot in the absence of skipper Chris Arkwright. Holding, oh, beautiful break, but a good tackle from Ray Ashton. These were the two scrum halves on the 1984 Great Britain tour. That's a tricky kick. Good attacking fullback this lad with Manly in New South Wales. Ashton, that's a good run from Powell. He's got Schofield on his outside, he's got David Creaser. It's a run for the line, he draws, I think he'll beat Groves, and he does! Oh yes, excellent try! Leeds using these first 2-3 play the balls, using this big pack. There was certainly a smile on Maurice Bamford's face when he arrived at Central Park this morning and saw the conditions. Oh, Roy Hegarty. Well, this is the sort of lively forward Roy Hegarty. He's on to anything. Paul Groves wanting to get back in the game quickly, and offside. Well, I think they're going to take a tap, but I would go for goal at this stage. I'm sure wiser counsel will prevail. It does. Shane Cooper. And it's there, 2 points back to St Helens. So 6 points to 2 now for Leeds. Cooper looking to direct affairs. This is the boy who distributes the ball at the first and second receiver, the Kiwi Forber. That's a good pass to Hegarty. That's a better one to Platt. He's got a 3-2 situation. And Les Quirk. 25 minutes gone. First touch of the ball. Shining white out on that left wing. Souto. This is better from St Helens now. Suddenly the pack a little lively. I think the pack was standing back too much, Eric.
Yeah, I think so. They're allowing the runners to gain a lot of ground. There's always problems tackling a big fella.
That's a good ball. It looks it. Oh no! Is it a try? Yes, it is. Forward momentum. That's the ruling. The Leeds supporters don't like it. He was tackled short of the line, but he slid the rest of the way, and the ruling is forward momentum takes you over. It's a try, and Fred Lingdop perfectly positioned behind the post.
Good approach play, very strong running by Hegarty. Propped his foot in, delivered the ball back to Holding, and who put Laughlin away through in a beautiful gap. He is tackled short of the line, but it is a try because he didn't do a double movement. His hands were in contact with the ground, and he slid over the line.
Very difficult to a team to run its way out of this 25-yard line, but that's a good run from Paul Forber. But it's absorbing 3 and 4 tackles to move 30-40 yards in this heavy midfield. Hegarty, a wild pass, a silly pass, but well picked up by Cooper and well distributed. He's got Quirk outside him. And that is a good tackle by Schofield. Oh, that's a bad loss. Creaser, he's got Jackson outside him, and that's all come from a mistake. Peter Jackson, but it takes class to snap up those mistakes. The drop ball by Peter Souto. difficult for him running out of those bad conditions. But it's a beautifully struck ball. It's a tremendous kick. And how well young David Creaser might have that grin on his face. Spreading now, and a lot of people coming up for matches like this. Holding. That's a good ball to Platt. Andy Platt got that extra yard of pace to trouble the Leeds. Haggerty. Beavers. This is good play. Oh, he should have got the ball out.
Excellent tackle by Peter Tonks there.
Cooper. And the sixth tackle coming up. Now then, will St Helens opt to run it? They will. Attempted drop by Neil Holding, and it's valuable, yes, 1 point. Good tackling from Leeds. Very good tackling, a good first half, and I think very much as we expected, Eric. Some good play from either side. Rule in 1966, it's been seen a big deduction of scrums. Well taken by Phil Beavers. Tony Burke. And I think coach Alex Murphy will have said one or two things to this St Helens pack to get running and to come running from depth. Mark Elia. Holding. But Ray Ashton keeping a tigerish hold of him. Ray Neal Holding this scrum half. Got more pace than Ray Ashton, but certainly Ray Ashton giving him a good going over him. Holding again. Oh, that's a dangerous ball, but it's turned out well. Andy Platt to Forber. Lachlan. Good double from Lachlan, but he's on his own. Now then, can he make it to the line himself? And he does. Oh yes, what a try and what a reply from St Helens. I was only saying that here on Boxing Day at Central Park they had a magnificent comeback in the second half, and they started the show again.
What a tremendous turnover here. Andy Platt there wrestles free and gets the ball inside. He passes it out to Lachlan, who seems to have nowhere to go, but suddenly cuts back inside on an arcing run. Tucks the ball under his left arm to fend off the defender coming in from the right, and another long stretch out for the line. What a tremendous try. It's put St Helens right back in the game.
It certainly did, Eric. I felt that he had nowhere to go and he was in a no man's land, but he knew what he was doing, and this big strapping lad did it. Now, can he get the goal kick? He does. So, suddenly, from St Helens, trailing by 49, they're now in the lead, 15-14. Yes, I think the rugby league world very, very pleased when these two sides made it to the final. Both of them renowned for scintillating attacking play, and what a game they're serving up for us. That's a beautiful ball from Elia. It's this boy Lachlan again. He's got Platt outside him. Yes, good backing up by Cooper. Still going, Paul Groves. Oh, tremendous handling from St Helens. And suddenly it's Leeds on the rack. Neil Holding. Groves, Roy Haggerty. But a good tackle by Roy Power. Good cover tackle there from the second row for Leeds. Cooper. Oh, well taken by Paul Forber. Suto. Cooper again, but well read the situation by Creaser. But certainly when St Helens move this ball, it's almost like touch rugby despite the conditions. Andy Platt. Roy Powell putting some good tackles in, Eric, for Leeds.
Yeah, he's a very, very good defender, Roy. He works very hard at his game. His fitness levels are quite incredible. Forwards and then set something up as soon as they see the gaps.
Powell, and there's one forward who has the gap. Oh, he's got him outside. Oh, what an interception. Leeds have been in this final 4 occasions, won the final twice, but just 1 point off at the moment, 15-14%. That's a good kick through now. Phil Beavers seemed to leave it. Good ball to Les Quirk. Had very little to do, Les Quirk, but he should have come inside there. A long, long time since St Helens had a neat forward in their ranks. We go back to the 30s when Arthur Lemon came up from Neath. Holding. It's significant, isn't it, Eric, that just that one kick by David Helen has resulted in, what, 45 yards gain by St Helens.
Yeah, that's right. Underlines the importance of the kicking game, which both sides have used, but leads to greater effect.
Good run by Roy Haggerty. And St Helens now firmly in the Leeds half for the first time for that good while. Oh, that's a good ball to Farber. Well, that was a wild pass. Holding, sensibly realising that it was the sixth tackle. He was tempted to pass. 1 point difference. Leeds now pressing for that point. 15 points to 14 to St Helens. Leeds had all the pressure this half. And for my money, missed 3 or 4 drop goal chances. John Furbank. He'll find the heat of this competition different from his amateur days. Ashton. And the sixth tackle again. Schofield attempting a drop this time. It looks a good one. Oh, it's hit the post. Hit the post. 3 minutes to go. Leeds requiring 2 points to go in the lead. 15-14 to St Helens. Tunks. Oh, that's a good ball to Jackson. He's got Morris away, but it's a forward pass. They'll have to come back. There's a chase. The crowd are roaring. It continued until just before the kick-off. The pitch has churned up. But what creditable performance these two sides have put on. Oh, and Neil Holding's away. Good tackle. Good cover tackle there. Good loose forward play from Hedden, but St Helens on the attack. Haggerty trying one of his drop goals. Now, can Leeds go to the other end of the field? He's lost it. That's a tragic loss. 30 seconds to go. Paul Forward driving for the line. Is he over? No. He'll be disappointed, the lad. Could have been the try that clinched it. Only trophy that St Helens have not won. Good tackle. Good tackle. St Helens defence pinning Leeds down here. Schofield. This is adventurous play. Good play. But well dropped. Well covered by Neil Holding. Acting in the role of the sweeper. There is the hooter. It's full time. It's all over. Tremendous game. Exciting victory. Only 15-14 to St Helens. The first time they've ever won the trophy. I think we'll have trouble keeping him quiet next week, but Shane Cooper, the quiet man, the skipper, receives the John Player Special Trophy from Peter Dyke, the director of Imperial Tobacco Limited.
Do you think you managed to survive the Leeds pressure in the last 20 minutes or so?
Well, we just taken our hearts out, and we knew it made it if we taken our hearts out, and that's what we did. Taking our hearts out for the full 40 minutes of the second half. It was tremendous.
And Paul Loughlin had a tremendous game, didn't he?
Oh, for sure, he scored all our points, I think. Yeah, tremendous, actually.
You've got to enjoy yourself. Well done.
Very much.
Thank you.
Yes, tremendous performance from St Helens defensively in that second half. And Mr. Peter Dyke there must be a very generous man, handing out the champagne. But what a performance, really, a tribute to rugby league. 15 points to 14 for St Helens.